Career in modern perspective. Here we are discussing career with the placement of Rahu in different houses. Our discussion is restricted placement of Rahu and its influence. Actually, career needs the Sun, then comes Saturn, then Jupiter, then Mercury. These are very important planet and posited nakshatra. Now we are restricted our discussion how Rahu gives influence in our career. Actually, what Saturn is doing for career, similar thinking comes from the Rahu. Saturn is the career. When Saturn is the career, then Rahu is the capacity to hold the career or to grow with the career or to get the power during performing the duties. That is also Rahu. So today's discussion will be restricted in Rahu's placement and how it can be checked to grow. Natives should know his placement of Rahu and how it to be controlled. That is the astrological counseling. Suppose Rahu is placed in first house, then it is the native, his abilities, own personalities, his own talent, his own managerial abilities, all will come to play. First house means the native itself. Personality of native is very much dependent how he will do the job when Rahu is placed in first house. That is personality of the native. Now, when Rahu is placed in second house, then ethics comes from the second house attributes. That means finance, voice, his family atmosphere, all will be there when Rahu is placed in second house. Voice, dealings with the people, all will be from the second house in which Rahu is placed. When Rahu is placed in second house, natives should be cautious about his dealings, about his speech, about how he handling the money management. That to be skilled, the person should be skilled in money management. Management with the family also. Now, when Rahu is placed in the third house of efforts, in that case, Rahu is the communication, Rahu is the sale or bring the product or managerial abilities of communications, of skills, all should be, Rahu should acquainted when it is placed in the third house of efforts or willpower. When these abilities is somehow changes, then Rahu can give the detriment effect to its job or other professions, business also. Now Rahu is placed in fourth house of mother, fourth house of happiness, fourth house of property. Now Rahu is placed here. In that case, the native whose Rahu is fourth house, he should be caring in nature. Fourth house is for care. It is the mother's house. When his job is linked with any parameters of the society, but he should care the people. That is the first and foremost point for fourth house Rahu. If he do not do his duties, then the detriment effect will come to his career. Now, when Rahu comes to fifth house means talent, innovative power, intelligence, his son or daughter, education, all are fifth house. So, in all the sphere that natives should have talent, then he can manage his job. Suppose he may be a teacher, or maybe an administrator, or maybe a celebrity, or maybe other artist. In this case, his talent is main contribution to flourish his job or activities in the society. Now Rahu comes to the sixth house. Sixth house, service to the people. When he served to the people very well and with its efforts, his profession will be flourished day by day. He could uphold his chair or position very well. But when there is a dealings in with the peoples, is somehow deliberately he deals, then there will be some problem. That means Rahu in sixth house should be cautious about his job for serving the people, for serving the society. How society check or society gives the lessons to bring his duty that comes from the mind of the native should come. So native should be very much acquainted with the society. What is the need of society? How much I can serve? This is sixth house. Now the seventh house. Seventh house means dealing with the people, dealing with the society, dealing with the office, dealing with the business. So in this case, their speech, their dealings, their knowledge is very important. When Rahu is placed in eighth house, then the hidden talent that will be required for his job should be very important. It is the house of suddenness. It is the house of hidden treasures. So there should be quality of hidden quality. He can know about the people. That comes from the eighth house. When Rahu is placed in ninth house, that is the house of growth, the house of expansion. In this case, his higher education, his skill, his job tackling property or managerial skill, all should be there. Mainly his higher education and his teacher, his ability to contact with the gurus should be a fundamental thing. Here, if he not realize his position, how to tackle with the gurus, how to tackle with the teachers, how to tackle with the spiritual journey, then there will be some problem in his profession. Now 10th house is the discipline, it is the job. He should be highly acquainted with his job, what he have to do and how it to be done, that to be very clear. Otherwise, administrative position, 10th house is the administrative position. If he placed in the administrative position, that position will not perfectly done the duties of what have on his shoulders. That maybe he may be relaxed something. In that case, there may be problem. He should not be relaxed in any point of view during his administrative job when Rahu posited in 10th house. Now 11th house. 11th house means fulfillment of desire. So in this case, so much gain. Native have the mind to gain money, wealth, etc. That to be how much money I should gain, how much wealth I can acquire. That knowledge should be there when Rahu is placed in 11th house. 12th house Rahu is go letting off. That means he should know the knowledge how to give relief to the person or society or the management or the authority or the laborers, how his managerial skill, how he can give some relief to the respective persons or comfort to the respective person. That means that may be engineer, that may be doctor, that may be societies, so many institutions. In that case, in which chair he is posited, he should give relief and comfort to the people connected with him for his chair. So 12th house Rahu should know how to bring comfort, how to bring relief. Now I come into the chart. All discussion is there already. Now first house in Rahu, it is the personality of the native. Second house is the money management. Third house is the efforts and communication skills and selling and buying abilities. Fourth house, caring abilities. Fifth house is talent. Sixth house, serve to the people. Seventh house, dealings with the partners or dealing with the business persons. Eighth house is hidden knowledge. Ninth house is a higher degree, higher knowledge for achieving success. 10th house is discipline. 11th house, how much wealth or money is required for his journey, and 12th house is comfort and relief. How can he contribute to the society?